Picture this. One morning, you wake up and your legs feel like they're made of jelly. You try to stand, but your body betrays you. For millions of seniors, this isn't a nightmare, it's reality. A silent thief called sarcopenia is stealing their strength, their independence, and their joy. Every day, 40 seniors are rushed to hospitals because of falls linked to muscle loss, a condition that's entirely preventable. But here's the kicker. There's one food sitting quietly in your kitchen that could change everything. Stick with me for the next hour, and I'll reveal not just that food, but 8 game changers backed by science, plus stories that'll inspire you to take action today. By the end, you'll know exactly how to reclaim your strength and live life on your terms. Don't click away. This could be the video that changes your future. Let's start with the problem. Sarcopenia, or age-related muscle loss, creeps in after 60, sometimes earlier. It's not just about looking frail, it's about losing the ability to climb stairs, carry groceries, or hug your grandkids without pain. Studies from the National Institutes of Health estimate that 30% of adults over 70 have sarcopenia, and it doubles their risk of falls, fractures, and nursing home admissions. The scariest part: most people don't notice until it's too late. But here's where hope comes in. Research from Harvard, McMaster, and Tufts universities has uncovered foods that don't just slow muscle loss, they can reverse it. These aren't exotic superfoods flown in from distant jungles. They're accessible, affordable, and might already be in your pantry. I spent 30 years as a physician researching human health, and I've seen patients transform their lives by making small dietary changes. Today, I'm sharing 8 foods that stand out, plus stories from real people who've turned back the clock on aging. Why muscles matter. Before we dive into the foods, let's talk about why muscles are your body's unsung heroes. Muscles aren't just for bodybuilders, they're your ticket to independence. They stabilize your joints, boost your metabolism, and even regulate blood sugar. Losing muscle mass increases your risk of diabetes, heart disease, and depression. A 2023 study in The Lancet found that stronger muscles correlate with a 20% lower risk of mortality in seniors. Simply put, your muscles are your armor against aging. Now let's get to the good stuff, the foods that can fortify that armor. I'll break down each one, share how it works, and weave in stories to show you what's possible. Food number 1, Greek yogurt, the nighttime muscle guardian. Greek yogurt isn't just a creamy treat, it's a muscle-preserving powerhouse. A 6-ounce serving packs 15 to 20 grams of protein, double that of regular yogurt, thanks to a straining process that concentrates nutrients. Its star player is casein, a slow-digesting protein that feeds your muscles amino acids for hours. This is crucial at night when your body fasts and muscle breakdown spikes. A 2021 study in the Journal of Nutrition found that seniors who ate Greek yogurt before bed lost 25% less muscle mass over a year compared to those who didn't. Beyond protein, Greek yogurt delivers calcium, vitamin D, and phosphorus, essential for muscle contraction and bone health. Its probiotics also support gut health, which emerging research links to better nutrient absorption and lower inflammation, both critical for muscle preservation. As a doctor, I've seen patients overlook dairy, fearing cholesterol or lactose issues. But Greek yogurt, especially full-fat, plain varieties, is a game changer. The cholesterol myth has been debunked. Studies show moderate dairy consumption doesn't harm heart health. I recommend avoiding sugary, flavored versions. Instead, mix in berries or a drizzle of honey for flavor. Aim for 3 to 4 servings a week, ideally as an evening snack. Let me tell you about Maria, a 72-year-old patient of mine. Maria came to me after a fall that left her terrified of leaving her house. She was frail, tired, and losing hope. Tests showed she was protein deficient, a common issue in seniors. I suggested Greek yogurt as a simple start. She began eating a bowl with blueberries every night. Within 3 months, paired with light walks, she regained enough strength to garden again. Last year, she won her community's Best Roses Award. Maria's story shows that small changes like a nightly yogurt ritual can spark big results. Choose unsweetened, full-fat Greek yogurt for maximum benefits. If lactose is a concern, try lactose-free versions. Blend it into smoothies or use it as a base for savory dips. The key is consistency. Make it a habit, and your muscles will thank you. Food number 2, whey protein, the muscle-building rocket fuel. Whey protein is the gold standard for muscle preservation. Derived from milk, it's rich in leucine, an amino acid that flips the switch on muscle protein synthesis. Aging muscles become resistant to growth signals, but whey's fast absorption bypasses this hurdle. A landmark study from McMaster University showed that seniors taking 20 grams of whey daily preserved 40% more muscle mass than those relying on other proteins. Whey also contains bioactive peptides that improve blood flow, reduce inflammation, and boost antioxidant defenses. A 2022 trial in geriatrics found that whey, combined with resistance training, doubled muscle strength gains in seniors compared to exercise alone. I've prescribed whey protein to countless patients, and the results are astounding. It's not just for gym buffs, it's a lifeline for seniors who struggle to eat enough protein. Many older adults get less than the recommended 0.8 g per kilogram of body weight daily, accelerating muscle loss. Whey bridges that gap. I prefer isolates or concentrates with minimal additives. Mix it with water, milk, or fruit for a quick meal. John, a 68-year-old retiree, was a former marathon runner who noticed his legs weakening. He could barely climb stairs without panting. Frustrated, he visited my clinic. I introduced him to whey protein shakes, suggesting one after his morning walks. 6 weeks later, John was back to jogging short distances. He told me, "Doc, I feel like I'm 50 again." Last month, he completed a 5K with his daughter. John's story proves that whey isn't just a supplement, it's a catalyst for reclaiming vitality. Aim for 20 to 30 grams of whey daily, ideally post-exercise or as a snack. If dairy bothers you, try hydrolyzed whey, which is easier to digest. Blend with bananas and spinach for a nutrient-packed smoothie. Consistency and quality are key. Choose brands with third-party testing. Food number 3, lean beef, the muscle-sustaining staple. Lean beef is a nutritional powerhouse, delivering 25 grams of complete protein per 4-ounce serving. Its high leucine content activates muscle-building pathways, crucial for seniors whose muscles respond less efficiently. Beef also provides creatine, which boosts muscle energy, and bioavailable iron, zinc, and B vitamins for oxygen transport and metabolism. A McMaster study found that seniors eating lean beef with strength training gain 30% more muscle strength than those on plant-based proteins. Beef gets a bad rap for heart health, but lean cuts like sirloin or tenderloin are safe in moderation. Grass-fed beef is my go-to for its omega-3s, which fight inflammation. I've seen patients thrive by swapping processed meats for lean beef 2 to 3 times a week. It's not about eating steak daily, it's about strategic choices. Linda, a 75-year-old widow, struggled with fatigue and weakness after losing her husband. She avoided red meat, fearing cholesterol. When I suggested lean beef, she was skeptical, but tried it. She started with small portions, paired with veggies. 3 months later, she was lifting her grandkids without strain. Linda now hosts family barbecues, proudly grilling her muscle burgers. Her joy reminds me that food can heal both body and spirit. Limit beef to 4 to 6 ounces, 2 to 3 times weekly. Grill or bake to avoid excess fat. Pair with greens for a balanced meal. Grass-fed is ideal, but any lean cut works. If budget's tight, ground beef, 90% lean, is versatile for patties or stir-fries. Food number 4, fatty fish, the inflammation fighter. Fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines are muscle-saving superstars. A 4-ounce serving offers 20 grams of protein and omega-3 fatty acids, EPA/DHA, which reduce inflammation, a major driver of muscle breakdown. Omega-3s also make muscles more responsive to protein, amplifying growth. A 2020 study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors eating fish twice weekly lost 15% less muscle over 3 years. I've always loved salmon for its versatility and benefits. Many seniors lack vitamin D, which fish provides, enhancing muscle function. Wild caught is best, but canned sardines are a budget-friendly gem. I've seen patients lower their inflammation markers dramatically with fish, easing joint pain and boosting strength. Robert, an 80-year-old veteran, was wheelchair-bound after years of poor diet. He missed fishing with his grandsons. I suggested canned mackerel, rich in omega-3s, as an easy lunch. Paired with physical therapy, he gained enough strength to walk short distances. Last summer, he caught a trout with his family, tears in his eyes. Robert's journey shows that fish can reel in more than muscle. It can restore purpose. Eat fatty fish twice weekly, baked, grilled, or canned. If fish isn't your thing, high-quality fish oil supplements work, but whole foods are best. Try salmon salads or sardine toast for variety. Check for sustainability labels to support ocean health. Food number 5, eggs, the budget-friendly muscle booster. Eggs are a muscle-preserving bargain. A large egg delivers 6 grams of high-quality protein, including leucine, plus choline and vitamin D in the yolk. A University of Illinois study showed that whole eggs triggered 40% more muscle growth than egg whites alone after exercise. Up to 7 eggs weekly are safe, debunking old cholesterol fears. Eggs are my breakfast staple, cheap, quick, and effective. I've seen patients double their protein intake just by adding eggs. Seniors often skip breakfast protein, so eggs are a perfect fix. Hard-boiled eggs are great for on-the-go snacks, especially for those with limited energy. Grace, a 70-year-old teacher, felt weak and foggy. She ate cereal daily, low in protein. I suggested 2 eggs each morning. She started with scrambles, adding veggies. 6 weeks later, she was back to teaching yoga classes. Grace told me, "Eggs gave me my spark back." Her students now call her Super Gran. Grace's story proves eggs are small but mighty. Eat 1 to 2 eggs daily, whole, not just whites. Boil a batch for convenience. Try omelets with spinach or salsa for flavor. If cholesterol is a concern, consult your doctor, but most can enjoy eggs freely. Food number 6, nuts and seeds, the muscle-saving snack. Nuts and seeds like almonds, walnuts, and pumpkin seeds offer plant-based protein, magnesium, zinc, and vitamin E. A quarter cup of almonds provides 6 grams of protein and magnesium, vital for muscle contraction. Walnuts have plant-based omega-3s, and pumpkin seeds boost testosterone. Tufts research links higher vitamin E levels to slower muscle loss. Nuts are my go-to for patients who snack mindlessly. They're nutrient-dense but calorie-heavy, so portion control is key. I've seen magnesium deficiencies cause cramps in seniors, fixed by a handful of almonds. Unsalted varieties protect heart health. Tom, a 65-year-old mechanic, had leg cramps that stopped him from working. Tests showed low magnesium. I suggested pumpkin seeds as a snack. He started munching them at lunch. 2 months later, his cramps were gone, and he was back under cars. Tom now keeps a jar of seeds in his shop, calling them his muscle nuts. His grit inspires me. Eat 1 to 2 ounces daily. Mix almonds, walnuts, and seeds. Pre-portion to avoid overeating. Sprinkle on salads or yogurt. Choose raw or dry roasted, unsalted. If chewing's tough, try nut butters. Food number 7, berries, the muscle-protecting antioxidants. Berries like blueberries and strawberries are antioxidant powerhouses. Their anthocyanins and polyphenols shield muscles from oxidative stress, a key aging factor. A Tufts study found that blueberry-rich diets improved seniors' muscle recovery and performance. Berries also tame chronic inflammation, slowing muscle breakdown. I add berries to my morning oats. They're nature's candy. Many seniors crave sweets, and berries satisfy without spiking blood sugar. Frozen berries are just as potent and budget-friendly. I've seen patients cut inflammation markers by half with daily berries. Emma, a 78-year-old artist, lost her drive to paint after feeling stiff and tired. I suggested blueberries in her smoothies. She started blending them daily. 4 months later, she was back at her easel, hosting an art show. Emma said, "Berries gave me color inside and out." Her vibrancy reminds us that food fuels creativity. Eat a cup of berries daily, fresh, frozen, or dried. Blend into smoothies or top yogurt. Choose organic if possible to avoid pesticides. Swap candy for berries as a dessert. Food number 8, olive oil, the muscle-supporting elixir. Extra virgin olive oil fights muscle loss with oleocanthal, an anti-inflammatory compound, and monounsaturated fats that support hormone production. A 2021 study linked Mediterranean diets with olive oil to 25% better muscle strength in seniors. It also improves insulin sensitivity, aiding protein use. Olive oil is my kitchen staple, drizzled on everything. Many seniors fear fats, but healthy ones like olive oil are vital. I've seen it lower joint pain and boost energy. Quality matters. Cheap oils lose potency. Store it properly to preserve benefits. Sophia, a 73-year-old chef, had aching joints that stopped her cooking. I suggested olive oil dressings. She swapped butter for it. 3 months later, she was teaching cooking classes again. Sophia's restaurant now serves her mussel salad with pride. Her passion shows food is medicine. Use 2 to 3 tablespoons daily. Drizzle on salads or veggies. Choose extra virgin, cold-pressed. Store in dark bottles. Avoid high-heat cooking to preserve nutrients. Check harvest dates for freshness. Muscle loss doesn't have to define aging. These 8 foods: Greek yogurt, whey protein, lean beef, fatty fish, eggs, nuts, berries, and olive oil are your allies. They're not magic pills, but tools backed by science and real stories. Maria, John, Linda, Robert, Grace, Tom, Emma, and Sophia show that small changes yield big results. Protein is non-negotiable. Aim for 1-1.2 g per kilogram of body weight daily. Timing matters. Spread protein across meals, especially at breakfast and post-exercise. Inflammation is the enemy. Omega-3s, antioxidants, and healthy fats fight it. Consistency beats perfection. Start small, add 1 food today. Mindset is power. Believe you can reclaim strength, and you will. Your muscles are your freedom. Pick 1 food from this list, maybe Greek yogurt or eggs, and try it this week. If you've already tried one of these and noticed results, share your story in the comments. You never know who you might inspire. And remember, aging is inevitable. Losing your strength is not. Subscribe for more science-backed tips, and hit the bell so you never miss a video. Let's rewrite your health story together. Thanks for watching. See you next time.